Morning YouTube. We are in Pai. Welcome to the next episode. The ending of the previous episode, we were in Pai already. We had ridden our scooter from Chiang Mai up the mountain to Pai. Yesterday was a travel day, big day. Today we are in Pai for the entire night. Today is a nothing day, a long earned, well deserved nothing day. We've been pretty full on lately, so there's a Buddha I saw up on the hill as we were coming into town. But apart from that, it's just going to be street food, markets, massages and things like that. So come along with us, check the town out. We'll find some nice lunch, some nice street food lunch, and we'll see what else there is to do. But just a relaxing day if you want to come along and enjoy with us at Pai in northern Thailand, Pai. So there's something you need to know about Thailand. Everything's cheap. So this morning I've had a 1 hour massage, full body, couple of beers, some lunch. We're about to go and get our beards trimmed, haircut, and I'd say I get change from $30 for all of that. So whilst we're here, that's what we're going to be doing. I'll be filming some stuff. We just had a beer down by the river, so I'm going to go back there later actually and show you what that looks like. It's pretty cool, pretty relaxed. There's a little bamboo bridge that walks across to a hostel on the other side, I believe. But yeah, today's just all about relaxing. A couple of the other boys are a little bit under the weather from the partying they've been doing, but that's all right because it gives us a bit of a break. Being 40 now, as much as they don't party is good for me, so I can just chill out. Not have to keep up with them. So yeah, Evan and I are now off, going to get a haircut, going to get a beard trim, a bit of a pampering, a male pampering. So let's hit it. Mel's getting a foot massage, so I don't feel bad about spending the money. So away we go. Just one more thing before I go. Australian hotels, listen up. Free. Some little snacks, free. Obviously Wi-Fi is free. Everything in here, free. What do we got in here? Bottles of water. This is the one I'm about to drink, free. I mean, there's no alcohol in the fridge, but the alcohol is like $1.20 for a beer, so is it that hard, just to make you stay a little bit nicer? Or I might go and get a midnight Coke. Free in your fridge. You don't have to worry about checking out. Oh, that's $4.50 for a Coke. Come on, you're already making good money off us. But oh well. How about this for a hotel lock? So this is the door. Here's the lock down here. Now, usually you have to have a key, and you would think that would stop it from opening, but this door also opens. So whilst it's locked, technically that's locked. And if this door didn't go anywhere, then yeah, that would work, but it does. So we've locked our room, and very nice. But there's a security guard out front, staff everywhere, and we've got a little safe. So, meh. We're on our way to the Buddha statue that we saw as we came in up on the hill. I'll fly a drone around and get some shots, but it's going to look good because the sun's going down now, so perfect time to go. Go and check it out. So I kind of believe in responsible drone flying, guys, believe it or not. So I try not to fly drones where it's going to piss people off or where you're not allowed to fly them. Then there were no signs here to say that you couldn't fly a drone. However, I didn't want to fly a drone really low above a crowd in a Buddha statue or temple or a holy site where people are just trying to relax and enjoy the sunset. So I kept droney pretty high up in the sky. I didn't come too close, not even close enough that you could hear him. And I wandered around. You'll see where I wandered. It's just over the other side of the hill in the bush to take off because I didn't want to disturb anybody. But that just may be me. But I just wanted to respect the site. But it was beautiful, beautiful spot. You can see the sun shining off the Buddha just here. And when I turn around after I catch my breath, there's about 500 steps too, by the way. But you can see here, very, very nice spot to watch the sun go down over Pai. Check out this little bridge that goes across the river to what looks like another hotel kind of area. There's a bar along here. And this, it's not a bad spot for a beer. By the river, cheap. It's got a zen mood going on. I want to take this opportunity whilst we're just walking through the streets of the markets here, some street food stalls, to explain that there is lots more to do in Pai than what you'll see myself and my friends do here today, guys. We basically didn't really want to do anything today. As strange as it sounds, we're on holiday, but we've been so busy. We did the Chiang Mai and Angkor Wat and Vientiane and Vang Vieng. We did, northern Vietnam and the loop up there, the Hai Giang loop. So it's been a flat out few weeks. And to be honest, we just decided to have some street food, have some beers, just relax, have a good time, a good chat. We went to the Buddha. It was just outside of town, the Wat Phra That Mayen, it's called. If you're going to Google it, I'll put the name up here. But I'll just run through a little bit of a list for those who are wanting to come to Thai for more than 1 or 2 nights. Spend a week here. There's plenty to do. Okay, so you've got things like the Buddha I just mentioned, Wat Phra That Mayen. You've also got up the northern side, there's another temple. Anything that usually starts with Wat, W-A-T, that's going to be a temple, because Wat is going to mean that. So the Wat Phra That Mayen is a temple. Up the northern side, you've now got Wat Si Don Chai. I'll put a photo of that up now, which looks very nice. Towards the west of the town, you've got Wat Nam Hu. There are many little walking streets in and around the centre of Pai, including one called Pai Walking Street. You've got a river down there called the Pai River. I'm keeping things nice and simple here, haven't we? Pai River Bridge. You've got the Lookout, which is a nice little place up in the hills to go for afternoon drink or some food. There's a few things like the Pai Canyon to do at sunset. You can do the Pai Canyon or the Buddha that I was just speaking about. Well, there are two other places just outside of town. One of them is called the Shack, I believe, or the Spot or something. Correct me, future Clint, if you can, and put the correct name up here, but they're almost right next to each other. But I'll put their names up there. They're just outside of town. And what I'll do is I'll make a list in the description of all the places that I've just talked about, so that if you are going to Pai and you're spending a little bit more time here than we are, and you're in more of a mood to go and explore, there are plenty of things to do just around these walking streets and this little river area in the main part of town. We found a particular one that sold by far the best pad thai I've ever had in Thailand. I've been to Thailand 6 times, I believe, at this stage. Unfortunately, I only just started my vlog, so I couldn't film any of the previous visits to Thailand, but this is my 6th time to Thailand, and this is the best pad thai I have ever had. This guy, I will link in the description as well, but if you're walking down the main street, the walking street of Pai, you'll get to a spot where you'll see a group of school children and they play music and essentially try and raise funds for the school, I believe. You'll hear them, and it seemed that every night they're there. Maybe it's a different group of kids, or maybe it's part of the curriculum that they have to like learn an instrument or something, you know, but they seem to be there playing music every night. And there's a little laneway next to those kids and a man in the back of his food truck cooking. And it's just phenomenal food, all cooked fresh. You can see him cooking fresh there. It's very, very cheap. I think it was $4 Australian for a dish, which is cheap for a touristy town. You can get a lot cheaper in Thailand, but obviously when you're in a town like this that is set up mainly for tourism, you're going to have a tourist tax, but that's okay. It's still cheap. But it was just incredible.
Yeah.
And that's like electronic.
Yeah. So Mel liked the pad thai so much that she finished my plate because I wasn't that hungry.
Hey, you had like 3 mouthfuls left. And I haven't eaten since breakfast.
And I must have caught a little something from partying too hard because my nose is just like a tap. Every 5 minutes it's just running. I feel fine, but I suppose watch this space. Yeah.
There's one here too.